I was wrong about Magician. I thought David Cleveland was behind that shady brand. I had the suspicion and I said it on camera, but I was never 100% sure. I never found the exact proof linking them. I told you I'd step back for a bit, but I never took my finger off the trail. And thanks to one of my amazing viewers who's been digging deep, the plot has thickened in ways I never expected. This isn't just a shady company anymore. We're seeing suspicious patterns that suggest influencers themselves might actually be tied to the products they review. If that proves true, it isn't just shady, it's next level fraud. And today, I'm laying out the red flags that show just how rotten parts of this industry really are and why you need to pay attention. But before we dive in, let's roll the intro. So here's where the trail leads. My viewers digging uncovered suspicions that the person actually behind Magician isn't David Cleveland at all. Guess who it is? Brrr, drum roll please. It's TailHappyTV. What? The evidence is piling up. He received the only prototype Magician bike ever built, made controller modifications that somehow ended up on production units, and pushed glowing reviews without disclosing how he got the bike. He's even suspected of owning half a dozen other brands he conveniently reviews. And when you really listen to his videos, no wonder he sounds more like a salesman than a reviewer. Now, let's be clear. If it turns out to be true, it is not just shady, it could be fraud. US law requires influencers to disclose whether they received payment, products, or have any financial ties to what they're reviewing. The FTC is very clear. Failing to disclose those connections is illegal. And then there's the money trail. Always follow the money trail. Somehow, with no sponsors, barely any affiliate links, and no other job, he's living in a $5,000 a month apartment, driving a new Porsche, and traveling the world. That doesn't add up unless the real income is coming from secretly selling the very bikes he hypes on camera. So let me break down this for you piece by piece, because the red flags speak for themselves. Red flag number 1, the prototype. Magician, like every ODM brand, only builds one prototype for approval. Guess who got it? TailHappyTV. What random reviewer gets handed the only prototype in existence? Red flag number 2, the controller hacks. TailHappy used defame, BEST software to change the controller settings on his prototype. That software access is reserved for brand owners. And those same settings magically appeared on the production bikes customers are riding today. Also, if you alter defame controllers, it is not approved for warranty anymore. So no more warranty. Red flag number 3, no disclosures. FTC rules are clear. Influencers must disclose if they're paid, affiliated, or own the products they review. TailHappy never once explained how he got the bike. No loan, no sponsor, no purchase receipt, nothing. That's illegal if he's tied to the brand. Red flag number 4, the fake warranty. What I was telling you. Magician claims their warranty is backed by defame at a California address. But guess what? I checked that location and it is not a service center. It's a Bafang R&D, Research and Development Division, close to the public. Customers have no real warranty, period. Red flag number 5, the LLC paper trail. The Magicians LLC mailing address in California, just blocks away from where Happy TailTV lives. Coincidence or cover? Red flag number 6, the lifestyle. TailHappyTV has no sponsors, any affiliate links, and no other job. Yet somehow he's living in a $5,000 a month apartment, driving a brand new Porsche, and traveling the world. YouTube ad revenue alone does not touch that, trust me. So where's the money coming from? When you stack all of this together, the picture gets harder and harder to ignore. These aren't random accidents. They look like the fingerprints of an influencer reviewing and profiting from his own hidden brands. But those aren't the only red flags. The deeper we dig, the more receipts surface. And they take this story from shady to straight up alarming. But here's what we haven't talked about yet. And this is where the receipts get even uglier. Magician eBikes are not some independent brands. They're manufactured by Yoda Cycles Co. Ltd. under an ODM contract. And like every ODM deal, only one prototype ever gets built. Guess who got that prototype? TailHappyTV. Guys, that is not a coincidence. That's access only an owner or a partner would ever get. That's how things work. And my viewer who uncovered this, he's not just some random Reddit detective. He's actually gone through the ODM process himself with Titan Group. So he knows this game inside and out. This is the dirty little secret of the industry. These factories don't just build bikes. They host websites, front the LLCs, process the payments, and pay out the reseller profits, all under NDA, non-disclosure agreements. It's a system designed to hide the real owner, and that's why all of these fly-by-night companies, e-bike brands, have identical websites and pop up overnight like weeds. And the so-called warranty? Even worse than I thought. TailHappy's controller hacks actually void Bafang's warranty completely. Magician claims they've got a joint after-sales service center in Los Angeles at 11221 Rush Street, letter C, South El Monte, California, 91733. Sounds official, right? But my viewer dug deeper. That is just Bafang's R&D division, Research and Development Division. No signage, no public desk, no repairs. They don't fix bikes there, which means riders buying Magician bikes have no real electrical warranty. It's a mirage. And if you follow the paper trail, Sketch City, Magician Bicycle Inc., and TailHappy LLC, 0 registered imports in US custom records. 0. They're funneling shipments through a hidden company name to avoid detection. Guys, this is not how honest brands operate. I knew it from the beginning. Magician is so sketchy. That is concealment, plain and simple. Guys, if you have nothing to hide, you have things open. Magician has been dark from the beginning. With Magician, my viewer suspects he may control half a dozen other brands that he conveniently reviews on his channel. Even Altex's Google reviews show people complaining about magician bikes. And oh yeah, there's an e-bike retail shop right downstairs from his apartment. Coincidence? Maybe. But when you stack it all together, the prototype, the mods, the paper trail, the fake warranty, the luxury lifestyle, the local cluster of reviewers, it's hard not to see the fingerprints of a full-blown scam. So guys, here's where I stand. If this is true, it is not just shady, it's fraud at large scale. This is betrayal. It's the ultimate bait and switch. Building trust as a reviewer, then secretly cashing out as the seller. It manipulates writers, it undermines real content creators, and it poisons the entire e-bike space. And it makes me furious because this industry already fights enough stigma without influencers turning into their personal scam factory. I'll say it straight. This is worse than shady marketing or overhyped specs. This is a wolf in sheep's clothing, using their YouTube channel as their fleece. And the ones who pay for it aren't the scammers. It's everyday riders emptying their wallets for bikes that have no warranty, no accountability, and no honest support. And that's why this matters. Credibility in the entire industry. And it makes honest voices like mine and the few content creators who refuse to play dirty look like the outsiders. This is bigger than magician. It's about protecting riders from being scammed, protecting our community from fraud, and making sure companies and influencers know you will be called out. This is not the end of the story. It's the very start. Based on what viewers have dug up, the red flags are real and they're piling up. I am not naming anyone as guilty today. This is an ongoing investigation driven by the community. Me and the viewers who help bring this light will keep pulling on every thread until the proof lands. I will publish updates as we verify documents and connect the dots. And when I have concrete, verifiable proof, you'll see it on this channel, I promise. If you have screenshots, invoices, public filings, or anything that helps verify these patterns, please send them to me to my secure inbox. Link is in the description below. Do not post them publicly. We'll verify privately and protect sources where needed. We will keep digging. We will keep exposing dishonest brands and the influencers who hide behind them in the name of greed. This industry deserves better, and the people buying these bikes deserve the truth. This isn't gossip. This is consumer protection. We will follow the paper trail until the truth is public. Hit subscribe if you care about getting the truth. I'll keep you updated. And always remember, whatever you're doing, happy riding! Stay safe. Cha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.